Islam.
My question is, how do I know if I have good friends?
So Allah Ta'ala has given you wisdom. Eh? Allah Ta'ala says you use that. You can judge between bad and good. Can you judge what is bad and what is good? Eh? Can you judge what is rotten food and what is a good food? Yes or not?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Then, if you can judge, then you should know that who is your good friend. By interacting with your friends, you would know that how does your friend talk. If they are talking in a way which is appropriate, which is according to the norms of the morals, then she is your good friend. If they talk in an inappropriate way, the morals are not good, their company is not good, they are mixing too much with boys, they talk too much about so many worldly things, then that means they are not your good friends. And if you are in need of something, they help you, they are sincere with you, then they are your good friends. And there are so many other factors by which you can judge who is good and who is bad. So it's just simple. Okay? Okay.
Jazakallah.
Assalamu alaikum, Pyare Huzur.
Walaikum assalam.
My question is, how can we stay true to our faith whilst others may have worldly beliefs and one is afraid to express his or her own ideas due to the fear of being classified as rude or backward?
First thing is that you remove your inferiority complex. Right? If you believe, if you think that your religion is true religion and it is the last of the religions and it is the final religion and it contains all the good teachings which were revealed to the previous prophets, right? Then there should not be any complex. Secondly, those people who are worldly people who do not want to listen to you with regards to religious matters, why force them to listen to you? Find some good friends, talk to them in a light mood, and when you think that they are ready to listen about God, about religion, about faith, then you can talk to them that what is the true teaching of Islam. And never say just outrightly that Islam is the supreme religion and is better than any other religion. Although we can prove the supremacy of Islam on all other religions, but no need to get other people annoyed by saying this thing directly. Right? So when they come to listen to you, they talk to you about religion, then you can show them some proofs. Then what is religion, what is God, what do you believe, what is your belief with regards to Allah Ta'ala, and what do you have other beliefs with regards to prophets. And there are quite a number of other commandments. If you read in the Holy Quran, you would know. Then slowly, with wisdom and with amicable discussion, you can tell them. So then they will listen to you. Otherwise, if you are just blunt, they will obviously say you are rude and backward. Okay? Don't try to be blunt. Be wise. Right? Assalamu alaikum.
In RE lessons, I am sometimes faced with obnoxious and abusive comments made by fellow students about the promised Messiah alayhi salam. For example, they spread lies about the nature of his demise and therefore mock his truthfulness. How best should I deal with this?
You see, this is the way opponents behave. So you can tell them that I know of myself and my parents and my siblings much more than you. How can you tell me that you know more than me about my parents and my siblings? So, this is the way they have been taught to behave. So, let them do what they like. These are their morals are with them. So just pray to Allah Ta'ala. The history shows that the Prophet ﷺ, although he had some severe diarrhea, but it did not mean that he died in the toilet. He died on the bed, and there were doctors sitting on his bedside. Even Hazrat Mirza Bashiruddin Mahmud Ahmad, second Khalifa, as Khalifa Awwal, they were all sitting. So these are the people who have been using this obnoxious, abusive comments all the time. You see, didn't they enact a law against Ahmadis in Pakistan that Ahmadis are not Muslims? This is also an obnoxious law they have enacted. If their assembly can enact the law like this, what about other things? What do you expect anything else from them? So no need to worry. You just read your history and you would know that they are lying. And without any complex, you can clearly tell them that whatever you are saying, it's just lie. And this is just a concocted story of your mullahs. Right?
Assalamu alaikum, pyare Huzur.
Walaikum salam, Basma Sahiba.
My question is that at times we do not agree to certain advice given by our parents, but later realize it was for our benefit. Huzur, how can we improve this way of thinking and become more obedient towards our parents?
Don't make haste in taking any decision. Right? When you hear anything from your parents, instead of just getting annoyed and refusing it outrightly, you can just keep quiet, think over it, ponder over it, and then see what they are saying. Is it good for me? Or the ultimate result of it will not be beneficial for me? So, you, being a wise person, being a mature person, now you are Nasirat, 12, 13, 14, 15, quite a mature girl. So you should try to see the pros and cons of the advice your parents are giving. So if you have any doubt with regards to that advice, that you can again ask them. And it is the duty of your parents that they should satisfy you. Right? But as you are saying that later on, if you realize that it was of your benefit, that means the advice was good. So you should think twice before taking any action, denying it, refusing it, or accepting it. Right? Be patient, as I have said. Then pray to Allah Ta'ala also, that I could not understand what they are saying. So if it is in any way is of my benefit, then let me understand it and let me act upon it. See, pray to Allah Ta'ala as well. So this is how you can improve. Think twice, pray to Allah before taking any decision. Okay?
Assalamualaikum Huzur. My question is about how some issues can have a negative impact on my mental health. For example, culture, society and social media have a certain criteria of how one should look, act, and how well they should perform academically and domestically. Beloved Huzur, what prayers would help give me confidence and improve my mental health regarding this?
First thing is, as I have already said, that remove all the complexes with regards to your religion, with regards to your faith, with regards to your appearance, with regards to your family background, right? Develop some confidence within yourself. Then pray to Allah Ta'ala in your 5 daily prayers. Dedicate one full sajda for this purpose, that Allah Ta'ala give you the strength to compete and overcome the bad things of present day society. Right? So the best way is to pray while you are offering your 5 daily prayers. Right? 1-2 sajda or 1-2 rakat. Okay? For your well-being. Then Allah Ta'ala will guide you. And apart from that, recite Durood Sharif and La hawla wa la quwwata illa billahil aliyyil azim as much as you can. You try to learn the meaning of it and then say this dua. And do istighfar as well. Istighfar, astaghfirullah rabbi min kulli dhanbin wa atubu ilayh. You try to know the in-depth meaning of it. Then it will also save you from the bad things and create and develop confidence in you. Okay?
Assalamu alaikum, Pure Huzur. My question is that racism has been extremely normalized over the years. What are beloved Huzur's opinions on this, and how should racist comments be handled?
When you are clapping, you cannot clap with one hand. You have to use the other hand. The fault is from both sides. Those who are immigrants to these Western countries, those migrants did not try to integrate themselves in the society. And apart from that, most of them do not work. And if they work, they do not pay taxes, right? And they try to isolate themselves from the local people, right? And when these local people say that you are not integrating yourself in their society with them, and you are also getting benefits from the government, from the tax they pay, then that makes them get annoyed, right? So this is why those people, those leaders who have some, ill will about the immigrants or do not like immigrants, they are trying to incite the general public. This is why racism is increasing. If the immigrants try to integrate themselves within the society, then you can remove the doubts of local people. So it does not mean that you dress yourself as they dress. It does not mean that you go to the clubs and start taking alcoholic drinks. It does not mean that you dance in their clubs. It does not mean that you lose your morals. But at the same time, if they realize that these immigrants are beneficial for our society, they are participating in the betterment of the country, they're trying to improve the economy of the country, then they will not raise such type of questions. And at the same time, when we are interacting with these people, we can remove their doubts as well. I have seen so many people who come to see me, when I explain what the Islamic teaching is and how should we behave, and if we are wrong, then obviously you will raise questions against us. But if we are helping you, then why should you raise any question or having any ill will with regards to immigrants? So we have to work hard on it. See, you tell your friends that we are trying to be part of the nation, and you tell them that this is our belief, that the country in which we are living in is our country. And it is the saying that the love of your country is part of your faith. So we love our country. So in this way, you will have to work hard and try to explain everything to your fellow students, instead of keeping yourself isolated and distant from the local people. Mix with them, but keep in mind that you are not going to lose your morals and your teaching your faith when you are going to mix with them. Okay?